Springfield and HEMPER have joined forces, giving birth to a project that seeks to promote a new fashion industry with values. With this small gesture, both brands aim to send a message of humility and transparency, and hope to set a precedent in the sector and serve as a speaker for change. We know that any change, small as it may be, can transform the rules of the game, and that behind each product there is a material, there is a process, there are people, and therefore there is an impact. And the transformation is only possible if all these pieces fit into the puzzle and leave behind economic, social, and environmental improvements in the communities involved through all the production chain. This story is about that, about everything that is behind, and together we want to bring it to the forefront.
नमस्ते मेरो नाम खडक सिंह बोगटी
मेरो नाम दुधकला बोगटी
गाउँबाट सुरु गर्दा गर्दा अनि हामीले अब त्यहाँ बढी पर्यटनहरू जाँदैन विदेशीहरू जाँदैन अलि अप्ठ्यारो गाह्रो विकट हुँदाखेरि अनि त्यहाँ चलेन नचल्दाखेरि अनि त्यहाँको र मेटल ल्याएर अनि यहाँ खोलेको
This is Nepal, a small country hidden between two giants, China and India. Its heart, Kathmandu, is full of bright colors and temples and wires, and everyone seems to be very busy all the time. One of the many families living in Kathmandu is the one formed by Kadak Bogati and Dutkala Bogati, Kaji and Dutkala for friends, and their 3 children. The Bogatis have been working with hemp for years, the most versatile and sustainable plant in the world. Hemp is a blessing for humans and has been around us since the beginning of civilization. It can be used as food, medicine, lighting, paper, clothing, and many other things. All from one plant that grows naturally fast and healthy, just fed with Earth's nutrients and rain droplets. No herbicides, no pesticides, no fungicides or chemical fertilizers, just soil and rain. Around 5 years ago, destiny joined the path of the Bogatis with HEMPER, and ever since, they have been working hand in hand, using the tradition around hemp to improve the living conditions of those who work with the plant and generating wealth and development in their communities. Kaji and Dutkala started their hemp business in the village where they were born, located in a remote region of the Himalayas called Bajura. There, due to the geographical isolation, the manufacture of hemp cloth is still done in the traditional way. However, its lack of accessibility makes it difficult to be seen by the market, and the progress is slow to come. And as a result, many families decide to give it a try in the capital. The census says that 100,000 people live in this remote region, but you won't easily see them because they're spread all over the mountains where every family has chosen its own piece of land.
यो हो भाङ्गो
यो भाङ्गोले के निकालिरहेको थियो
धागो निकालिरहेको भन्नुहुन्छ
यो तपाईले मात्र गर्नुहुन्छ कि यो तपाईको परिवारमा अरु को कोले गर्नुहुन्छ
दिदी मम्मी सबैले गर्नुहुन्छ आन्टी
Among all the little villages up there, Tari is the real hemp town. Above it, the lands where the hemp has already been harvested are breathtaking scenery, and below, its people and its animals gather together. It is work time. Here, every single family is devoted to the plant, and they are experts on extracting the longest, softest, and one of the most resistant fibers on Earth. Traditionally, the local population used these fibers to make their own fabrics, using techniques inherited from generation to generation. But the Bogatti family, like many other families over there, decided to develop a new, faster, and more efficient way of confectioning. So they decided to move to the capital, where they established their workshop with looms they built themselves, and thanks to projects like the one performed by Springfield and HEMPER, they have had the opportunity to expand and improve their workshop throughout the years. Now in Kathmandu, Kaji and Utkala produce 10 times faster than before. And even some family members from Majura have moved in to help them with the workshop so that they can progress. In the workshop, the sound of the new machines merges with the music that is always on. When the fabric is ready, the hemp goes to the next step. Kaji and Utkala take it to Manushi, where they finish the product. Manushi is the first Nepalese fur trade manufacturer, and it gives jobs to a lot of women from vulnerable communities. Its mission is to find a niche in the international market for the country's artisanal products. Here they dye the textiles with natural tints made out of pomegranate, indigo, and other natural pigments that are actually good for the skin and the planet. It is a bit warm because of the stoves, but their work is hypnotizing.
Because these women are so strong and they want to do something. They want to come from their household chore and do something, earn something, and want to show who I am, what I can do, what I am doing, what we will do later on. But I am very proud the woman has strong willpower.
Lastly, the ironers and the seamstresses turn those fabrics into market-ready products. Their workspace is the perfect representation of Nepal itself. A lot of noise, a bit of chaos, and many colors all over the walls. Once the product is finished, it is sent to retail stores all over the world, and there, the final recipient closes the cycle.
गाडी भनेको अब यो ह्यान्डिक्राफ्ट सम्बन्धी यताउता काम पाउन अलि काम धेरै छ। अब युवाहरू सबै विदेशीय छन्, सबैहरू युवाहरू यहाँ नेपालमा गर्यो भने त नेपालको परिस्थिति त प्राकृतिक स्रोत छ, राम्रो हुन्थ्यो। अब कतिपय त्यो अब
And this is the end of our story, about a country, a plant and its traditions, and about the people who are not normally seen but are behind all of that. There are many more stories like this one, stories in which sustainability, craftsmanship, fair trade, and authenticity are the real protagonists. We are committed to these stories because any change within the industry, however small, can make a big impact, and that is what we want to bet on. The journey that begins today is only the beginning of what we both hope will be a long trip.